Here we will cover Miracle Principles 11 and 12. Miracle Principle 11 states that prayer is the medium of miracles. It is a means of communication of the created with the Creator. Through prayer, love is received, and through miracles, love is expressed. It is taught in the Course that prayer is a form of communication with our Source. There is a difference between our traditional view of prayer and the true prayer of A Course in Miracles. Our traditional and mistaken view of prayer always involves an asking for something, which can only happen if we believe in lack. And as you remember, lack can only come from the ego. Whereas true prayer is an acknowledgement that you already have everything, purely because you are one in God. In God, there is no lack, nothing to need, and no suffering. Essentially, with God, we have no needs. Yet in this world, we believe we are separate from our Source, and so the only thing we truly do require is to remind ourselves that we are truly one in God. All we need is to break down the blocks to this awareness, which is only done through true forgiveness. So to welcome and allow the miracle, we must truly pray, which means remember the truth, that we are one in Source. We must recognize that we were mistaken in believing in the ego, and it's time to acknowledge our truth. This is true prayer, and it is the gateway to miracles. And now for miracle principle number 12. Miracles are thoughts. Thoughts can represent the lower or bodily level of experience, or the higher or spiritual level of experience. One makes the physical, and the other creates the spiritual. This principle is another one of my favorites, purely because it reinforces the power of our thoughts. Way too often in our world, we demean the role of our minds and diminish the power of our thoughts. It is vital that we acknowledge that our mind is exceedingly powerful and that it never stops creating. In this sense, we must be picky about which thoughts we are investing our belief in. As Jesus teaches us in his Course, we do not guard our thoughts carefully enough. As stated in this principle, our thoughts either make the lower or bodily level of experience, or our thoughts are creating the higher and spiritual experience. And to me, it is quite plain to see the desirable option here. If we want peace, if we want the miracle, we must choose to believe in and focus upon the spiritual level, which is done through using your right mind, which is where you are connected with the Holy Spirit.